Have a gosh dang beaver darn great damn day.
After we recorded our last show, Thomas called me a few days after that and said, quote, Craig, I forgot I got to go to El Salvador tomorrow. That is a sentence that has never been uttered to me in my life.
I don't think it's ever been said ever.
Are you in the CIA?
Does the sun not shine there? Did you not go outside while you were there?
No, I was inside. There was plenty of sun in El Salvador, but I was inside a building when I realized that my friend's wedding, who is from Venezuela, he was getting married to someone who's from El Salvador. And I thought, the wedding is taking place on a Sunday. It's a little unusual. And it's on the last Sunday of March. Like, okay, Easter Sunday, nice. And I had this thought in my head for 2 weeks. And my buddy sent me a text message on this particular Wednesday, the day before. I realized we were actually supposed to take off because it was the Sunday before Easter. And so 8 hours before midnight, I realized, we're leaving tomorrow morning, not next week, Thursday. So everything got shifted around. This was a bigger fiasco than that time I showed up at the wrong airport. Do you remember that?
I do remember. Yeah. How could one forget the time
I don't remember that.
I think I was supposed to go to the Milwaukee airport, and I was at the Madison airport.
Are you kidding me?
And I was like, what do you mean?
Did you miss your flight then?
Why is there a problem with my ticket? Sir, it's MKE. You're at MSN.
Oh, my God.
Oh. No, but the greatest part of it was they had a flight leaving that same time for Madison, and so I just hopped right on that one and got to where I needed to go.
It seems like you do well when things don't go the way they're supposed to go.
Well, wait a second. We're talking about El Salvador, but you wound up just taking a flight from Madison then, from the wrong airport?
From the wrong airport at like the same time I was supposed to from Milwaukee originally.
Wow.
Lucky.
None of my business, but what was the price difference to be able to make that switch?
It was almost the same. It was maybe like $50.
Really?
Wow.
But yeah, she gave me a big solid at the front desk.
Why would you just not have flown out of Madison? After she stopped laughing, of course, I'm assuming.
Yeah,
and calling her associates over and being like,
look at this guy's at the wrong airport.
Wow, that is remarkable. So back to El Salvador. You assumed that they were having a wedding in El Salvador on Easter Sunday.
Which I thought was unusual, but I was like, okay, so my buddy's kind of a quirky guy, so maybe that's what he had planned to do, and that was not the case. So sirens just like that were going off in my head, and I'm just trying to panic. Like, okay, everything's got to get shifted a week. I got to get going, and it worked out fine. Left that morning, nary an issue.
Did anything unusual happen to you while you were in El Salvador?
The strangest thing was getting off the plane, and we're getting through immigration into El Salvador, and this guy's behind the main ticket counter. He has his camera, he's taking photos, and I realized, he's taking photos of us. So I smile and I look good, and then this guy comes up. He doesn't speak any English, but the guy behind the counter does. So this photographer comes up to him and says something in Spanish, and the guy translates, this guy wants to interview you guys. Would that be okay? Sure, fine, that's okay. So we get wired up and get a microphone, and now we're being asked, how do you like El Salvador so far? We've only been to the airport. I don't know what else to say to him. It's like, you have a really beautiful airport here, but we can probably throw in the full audio video of the interview that took place.
And you will see it right now, right here.
Hi, my name is Thomas Rehfeldt. I'm from Wisconsin. I'm really excited to be in El Salvador because it's snowing up in Wisconsin again, and there is no snow anywhere from I see in this lovely country. So I'm very excited about that. I just got here. You have a wonderful airport from what I've just seen, but I'm really excited about going in the water, spending some time hiking the volcanoes, and maybe just stumbling upon something, a hidden treasure, because that's really what keeps life so rich with experiences. Immigration was really smooth. I was very impressed by things. I didn't really know what I was doing, but you guys are all very friendly. You guided me along. You came in here. You're interviewing me right now. Like, nothing but smiles the whole process through.
So that was quite a big surprise. I can say that I've never been interviewed for a tourism video for an international country before.
Dan,
now I can.
Dan, LA, have you guys ever been interviewed by an El Salvadorian tourism agency after getting off a plane after forgetting that you were supposed to go to El Salvador?
Can't say as though I did.
No, that's wow. What a unique experience, Thomas.
Yeah.
That's
You're special, Thomas.
Were you surprised that you wound up
Lucky.
in this tourism commercial? And is this tourism commercial, is it on the internet, do you know? Is it, on television?
It was on their social media.
Okay.
They might be sitting around to other sites, but I saw it on Facebook.
Wow.
You sounded like it was well rehearsed and not on the spot. Like
did.
you were so professional.
I gave them a lot to go with. And actually, when I was in El Salvador, I was able to pick up some sweet treats, which I know, LA, that you've been asking about all recording.
Me?
They're actually right next to you on your left side.
Wait, my left side?
Yeah.
Wait, that's Dan. Dan.
They're right below
I
Dan.
have been told I'm a treat.
Right arm. There's something wrapped in paper. No, your other left, LA. There's a little package wrapped in brown
Other
paper.
Left. Oh, I see it.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm going to reach down.
I
to
can't
your,
reach them, Thomas. It's
right
a cruel
side, Dan.
joke that you put it just like right out of my reach.
As a favor to LA, that candy is
I hope
right
you guys
in
are
the
watching
corner
this
down
on
there.
video. I'm going to reach down.
Dan is reaching down right now for the candy that is located beneath his
It's important to make
There's a
eye
lot of
contact.
candy.
Yeah, you can grab
doesn't
more
look
than
like
just that.
candy,
Grab it
though.
all.
What is that? That's candy?
It looks like
I can't read
ramen or
this,
something.
Thomas.
So this
jar of
is
jelly.
this is like a tamarind paste candy.
Wow.
Oh man,
that
there's
has
a lot
not
of
been
small pieces
opened.
of candy.
Yeah, so I got
Wow.
this
Greg's
brown
package.
package wrapped up.
Is this a yodeling pickle?
It's one
They
of the
exist.
very
I didn't
same.
make it up.
Have you had any candy from El Salvador while you were in El Salvador?
I did. I'm a big fan.
Did
Of
you
this
eat any
guy.
of these that I'm handing out right now? These pulparindo.
Pulparindo. It's a tamarind candy.
So does it have fruit in it?
What is tamarind?
Yeah, so tamarind is used in a lot of like Thai cooking for pad Thai. And then it is mixed together with some salt and some lime seasoning and
So
a
this
little
really
chili
is not-
powder.
not
Wow,
candy.
what I-
It kind of looks like my protein bar.
It looks like a fruit roll-up.
Oh, it smells kind of good.
Kinda.
Well, here we go.
Oh, all right. I haven't got mine open all the way yet.
Mine does not look like any of yours.
No?
No, it looks like something that came out of my cat.
Wow.
Interesting.
Minus the red
That
string
face of
from
yours would suggest
eating a shirt.
otherwise.
Thanks, Thomas.
What is this made out of?
It's made out of
Wow.
Hopes and
sugar
dreams?
and
Is this supposed to be a joke? Is
No,
this like one of those,
This is actual candy, Craig.
like you give somebody candy and it turns out to be like very hot candy?
You don't like spicy, gritty candy?
Or is everybody spicy and gritty, or is mine the only one that's spicy and gritty?
mine's gritty.
I get the impression that the country that this came from hates their children. And they don't want them to have any kind of fun or any kind of good flavored treats.
Wow.
I don't know what
I
this
just
is
got
made out
spice.
of, but it tastes a lot of like crushed dreams and dashed hopes.
Mermaid tears.
Well, my fingers are all sticky now, which is weird because it's like
Yeah.
a pressed fruit that you wouldn't expect to have like a sheen of humidity on it, but it does. I assume you brought that back from El Salvador as well. It's you know how I have just repeatedly complained about how I don't like sweet and salty and spicy
You have mentioned that a few times.
being combined.
And
got
that's
it
what
all
this
now.
is.
That's exactly what this is.
I think they call it umami on the Food Channel
Really?
There's
because this covers everything.
Yeah.
there's more candy down there.
Is there?
Is it all as disgusting as this piece?
It's all the same. It's all lime, chilies rolled together with some sort of fruit flavor.
Here's
I
the
actually
thing.
like it now that my tongue's on fire.
I don't hate it. It's not terrible, but it's not candy. It's too spicy to be candy. It's
So
like
what-
a sweet, spicy thing.
So what you have in your hand, Dan, is kind of the same thing. It's more of a lime.
Yes, please explain this.
So when you
Please. This doesn't look like it's for children.
it's kind of like a push pop. So when you take off that red cap, and you can have that whole container because you're going to end up licking the top of it.
I'm not touching this with my tongue due to its abnormal shape.
But you pop the
This is
cap
also
off,
sticky.
push it, and then you just keep on licking the delicious candy. So
This isn't happening.
you just push the bottom, and then it squeezes out the top, and then you lick a little bit, and then you keep
Oh,
on
wow.
squeezing.
There it is.
I'm just shocked
There
that
it
I'm
is.
still eating this.
I finished mine, Craig.
Did you really?
You want me to try it, Thomas? I'll try it.
You want it? Pass it down. That's now yours, LA.
Yeah,
Yeah.
enjoy that.
Oh,
LA,
I can't finish it then.
Did you finish it because you will eat
gotta-
any candy, even candy you don't like?
No, remember I won't eat like that peanut butter taffy.
That's right. I forgot.
And I won't
on
eat
a-
coconut Neapolitan.
On a previous episode of the Great Beaver Fiasco, L.A. Bass mentioned the one time she didn't eat candy. You knew it by the date and the time.
I thought it was that green jawbreaker or something during Christmas.
Oh, no, that made me sick. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's...
Different. If it goes all the way in but then comes out later, it counts.
Yeah, it had too much green dye in it and I threw up.
Wow. Well, it was a festive puking, though, so that's
It
good.
really was. Green's my favorite color, you know. So.
How are you enjoying that green candy?
I liked the other one better.
Really? Is it a sweet? Is it a spicy?
Now
What
she's
is it?
having flashbacks to when she puked green.
It's a little. This is more salty.
It is. It is. It is a lot more tangy.
Is it supposed to
Savory?
come out at this end here?
Yeah. So when you pop off that red cap,
Are you
just
reminiscing about your
keep
green?
pushing it, and it squirts right out. Not really squirting, I suppose. You gotta take the cap off.
No. It looks like it's supposed to come out of this. Do you see what I'm talking about?
No, it doesn't come out of there.
Like you could suck on this.
No sucking is required for that.
Well, thank you. There's more candy down here, though.
I'm going in
there's
for some
more.
more candy.
There's little hard candies.
Thomas, when you
Are
got
you okay?
this,
Look at your face.
it is an unusual flavor sensation that I'm experiencing.
mango.
Thank you. You want a mango one?
Is it spicy like this one?
It is chili, I believe.
When you went to the candy shop
Chili and salt.
and you talked to the El Salvadorian Willy Wonka behind the counter, did you say, "Hey, give me the least popular candies from your country," or is this what they are like selling in like boatloads?
If you
This
look
is
at-
the Snickers bar of El Salvador.
Well, you know, the other candy that was the most popular option they had like 15 different types for was gummy candy.
Ooh,
So they
love
had a
it.
lot of gummy cheeseburgers. Every convenience store had those gummy cheeseburgers. And we've talked before, I hate
Yes.
gummy candy, especially those cheeseburgers.
How do
So
you
this
feel
was
about
the
gummy
next
candy,
best
Dan?
option.
I feel like you make an exception for some gummies.
I feel that, everybody can be whatever kind of candy they want to be, whether it's salty or gummy. I'm just happy to
Or with chilies.
Very open-minded of you.
have food, and
Oh, so this is a hard candy. So we're going to be.
I know this looks like
it's
we
got a
should eat
chili
in
on it. It
stages.
has a chili on it. Don't fall for this. It's a trick.
It's very sweet tasting when you put it in your mouth.
Yeah, it says mango on it, and then there's a big old chili on the bottom.
Is this
scared.
La Cocha's mango?
La Cocha's mango with chili and salt.
This tastes kind of like like how a good floor disinfectant would taste.
I like it.
Oh no, it tastes like Febreze. That's what it tastes like.
How does something with chili taste like Febreze?
I think the chili's in the middle, like a
Yeah, I
Tootsie
haven't
Roll
gotten-
pop.
Are you not eating this, Thomas? Why are you not eating your
Well,
candy?
I don't know if we all want hard candy in our mouths for the next 20 minutes.
I think we're going to be hearing a clicking on the podcast.
Yeah, I know. I can't keep this in my mouth without biting it. So
Well, this isn't bad. I just can't imagine what the pep you're eating it.
I'm eating it now.
did
Or
you
I'll-
get to the hot pepper?
I'll do it too.
Oh my gosh, you guys are gonna break your teeth.
Oh. Oh, now I get, yeah. Now I'm getting air freshener a little bit.
Well, Dan, what you want to talk? Oh, you still have yours in your mouth too. I'm the only one that spit mine out. Well,
Yeah.
more about me. Let's see.
How is L.A. For those listeners just joining us, L.A. had her car stolen by the Kia boys a couple weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. This is a nationally trending TikTok thing where these teenagers are all over the country, are easily breaking into Kias. Is that the way one would
That's
explain
right. They can break into them very easily, but also they can then just start them with like, telling people how to do it, with like a USB cord.
that? Oh wow, it's that
Yeah.
easy.
They just like break the whole, like dash, and then they just.
I'm gonna have to stop you there before you're in court
Well,
from somebody stealing a car.
You may say something that incriminates you. I see what he's saying.
I want to tell people how to make a bomb, and then they blow up something, and it's your
Oh,
fault.
right?
yeah. Thanks. Okay.
Do you want to give the recipe for methamphetamine next, LA?
I don't
Plus,
have
I just broke
that.
this candy open in my
I
mouth.
know you're a fan of Breaking Bad, Ellen.
How do you
And
make a
Anyway.
Mazel Tov cocktail, LA? A quick sidebar: I did not taste any chili in the mango chili candy from
It's
El
in the
Salvador
middle.
that I just ate. I just it
I didn't get
hit
that
me.
much. No.
Maybe
No.
it's going to hit your stomach in a few hours.
It's a powder,
Could.
which is really throwing me off.
Okay.
So it's a hard candy to begin with,
Yeah.
and then it ends with a powder in the middle. And this came from where now again?
El Salvador.
So like in a half hour, 45 minutes, this podcast is going to get real interesting from whatever that powder is.
I didn't eat mine yet, so I'll be the only survivor, I guess.
Well,
Okay,
you're going to be
fine.
driving the bus because we ain't going to be able to get home after this because
Spicy
the powder
going in
that's in
and
my
it's
mouth
spicy
right now, I'm sure, is doing some sort of psychosis thing to my brain.
Well, I'll take responsibility for all of you.
Wow. Well, Thomas,
you, Ella.
thank you for the candy. That was it. I'm
Yes,
hoping.
thank you for the candy.
That's all I had.
Oh, well, thank you
I know
so
you're
much.
disappointed.
Thank
Yeah.
you, and everybody, LA is our trip advisor.
Beaver Dam, Wisconsin's got peonies and parades. Beaverton, Oregon's where shoes are made. Beaver Dam, everywhere the people all say, have a gosh dang beaver darn great damn day.